I think the biggest thing is we look for experienced people. We know we want to grow, and so we try to find A players that have experience in franchise development. I believe in the past we have grown up within our brand, but if you're not in heavy growth period, like we've doubled our new store opening growth over the last couple of years, and we've certainly increased our new franchisees coming into the brand, that you have to have people that have experience, that have what I call just a big portfolio of people that they've been in contact with, whether it's through other brands. And so that's really helped us move faster, where we're not teaching individuals how to do the job. We can't grow as fast as we need to if Zaxby's is your first time coming in, and really, whether it's franchise sales or whether it's on the real estate side, it's been challenging. So we're really looking for that more experienced person that can help us move as fast as we need to move.
In the 21 years that I've led the development team, I've certainly gone through some people that didn't maybe have the skill set needed to sell a true B2B model. There's a little uniqueness to that effort. But now I've got a great team. And I tell you what really is the big difference maker is having veterans. You really get what you pay for in the world of franchise development. And I've tried all different skill sets, people right out of school that we tried to train. We've had some limited success with that. Some people that maybe have been in a development-like role for 2, 4, 6 years. But the team I have now are double-digit veterans. They know what to do. They understand how to talk to candidates. They understand how to move somebody through the process. And not everybody can really adapt to that skill set. It is a kind of a sweet science to be able to take a candidate, help them understand who you are, what you do, the role of a franchisee. Do we match them? Do they match us? And I think having a veteran team gives us a little bit of an edge over some others.
I think a couple things. One would be, in the economic environment we're on, we have this strong economy, right? The markets are high, but everybody kind of feels a little bit of uncertainty. I think interest rates still being high, certainly makes the cost of borrowing and getting a business. And then I would say construction costs and the timeline has been, very elevated since the pandemic. And so things that used to take 6 months take a year. Things that used to cost $1 cost $1.50, and you have to kind of take that into account. So that's the immediate kind of thing that I think is challenging and kind of keeps you up at night. I think long term, it's really just how do we adapt to the world we're going to be in. I don't think any of us exactly know. Just like we didn't know 15 years ago what the iPhone would do, or 25 years ago what the internet would do. I don't think we know all this computing power and AI and all these things, what that's going to do to our society. And there's going to be some great things that come out of it and some really bad things that come out of it. And we just got to figure out in franchising and in business development, franchise development, how we leverage the good and try to avoid the bad.
Again, broader economic circumstances, at least in our segment of the industry with restaurants, it's a little bit turbulent, both from what's happening at large that's causing consumers maybe to have to scale back their expenditures, but in addition to that, it's how are we going to be able to build restaurants cheaply, efficiently, and still get what we want from a look and feel and experiential standpoint. So that's going to be potentially a restraint on growth, I think, for a lot of brands.
I think it's out of our control, but as great as technology is and as great as AI is, at least in our world, there's people that begin to look at our models online. They just begin reviewing information. And now there's so much information online that you don't necessarily need to talk to a human until you've almost made the decision this could be of interest. But the counter to that is people make wrong decisions, or they have myths that they build like, oh, this doesn't match me, or I just don't think I could do this. But if they would talk to us, even have, be open-minded, having read all the information they maybe have scanned online, and really get a real-world perspective by talking to us, our franchise members, that really is the key to find a great candidate. But as great as technology is, a lot of people are making quick decisions, and sometimes the wrong decision, they have a myth or a perception that's not accurate as to maybe this could be a model that fits them.